Welcome. Thank you so much for joining today. My name is Melissa, and I'm here to guide you through mindful stretch. We will practice together for 15 minutes today. As we go through class, just a reminder to listen to your body. If any stretches that we work with don't work for your body, please skip them, come on out, and modify. For today's practice, you'll want to have a yoga mat. We'll be doing a variety of stretches seated and also in tabletop. So if you need to adjust your screen, please do so. And today's practice will be a wonderful practice for the neck. So we're going to take a little time to work on releasing tension in the neck. We'll work on a little bit of stretching for flexibility and for mobility. Also, of course, taking time to relax the body and the mind. To get started today, why don't we just find a nice, comfortable seated position? You can take a moment to just close the eyes down. Give yourself some time here just to take some nice, deep, full breaths in and out. As you exhale, melt away tension in the eyebrows and in the jaw. Relax through your shoulders. Time to connect deeply with your breathing. We'll work with the 6 movements of our neck. So our neck moves in 6 different directions. So we'll just take a little flow here to really warm the neck up. Bring your chin to your chest. Allow for your head to relax here. Breathe in, lengthen the back of your neck. As you exhale, soften your head back a bit. Chin to chest. Gently soften. Head floats back. Gently release. One more time, chin to chest. Head releases. Back to a neutral neck. Let's soften the right ear to the right shoulder. Breath to take you through center, lengthen. Exhale, soften left ear, left shoulder. With your breath, let's flow 2 times to the right and 2 times to the left. And then we'll bring ourselves back to neutral. Nice full breath here to lengthen. Gaze off your right shoulder for a twist. Inhale, realign back to center. Exhale, gaze floats off your left shoulder for a neck twist. Let's go 2 times to the right and 2 times to the left. So I always like working with the 6 movements of the neck. Nice, easy thing to remember. If you feel that your neck is a little cranky, just Going through the six movements. So it's a forward, backward movement, a lateral right and left movement, and then a twist right and left. So to smooth those movements out, imagine there was a clock in front of you and you wanted to run your nose through the numbers of the clock. So we'll just work a nice rotation here. And then we'll reverse. We'll flow in the other direction. And then let's take an opportunity to just change the cross in the leg. So whatever leg was in, we'll bring that out. And let's take some time to work through a little movements of our full spine. So hands can relax on our knees. We'll gently bring chin to chest. We will round through the back body. Heart floats forward and shoulders relax from the ears. And chin to chest, round your back. Heart floats forward, shoulders relax. One more time, back and forth. As you come to a neutral spine, let's relax that right hand down. Left arm sweeps up and over for a lateral stretch in the spine. Gently roll your left shoulder back, right shoulder under, heart shines up towards the sky. Breath to take you through center. Exhale, left hand softens down, right hand sweeps up and over. Try to feel grounded evenly in right sitting bone and also left sitting bone. Hands to the sky, big breath in here. Let's float hands to right as you exhale. Take a twist. And then as you twist, breathe into the twist for your stomach, your ribs, your chest. Reset back to center. Full breath in. Hands will soften left. Twist on that exhale. And gently gaze off your left shoulder. And just noticing if that helps you twist a little deeper here. Slowly unwind back here to center. Big breath here. Hands sweep up. Hands to heart as you exhale. Let's meet in tabletop. So it might feel nice to roll over your ankles or sweep your feet to the right or to the left. We'll have our knees in line with hips. We'll take our wrists in line with the shoulders and feel the fingers fan out wide here. Right hand to the sky, big breath in. And then float the arm under. You can try to relax the right side of your head down. Just pausing for a moment. And then deep inhale. Let's sweep that hand back up. Reach up, stretch up. Exhale, soften right shoulder to the earth. One more time. Big inhale, reach up, stretch up. Exhale, move it to your thread the needle pose. And then just pausing here. Maybe find a spot to focus on, a spot that's not moving. One spot to focus concentration, to focus awareness. And once you find that spot, not letting the eye shift at all. Feel free to stay where you're at. Maybe hand reaches up. Maybe arm around your low back. Reach for the other hip crease. And just breathing here. Nice deep inhale, nice deep exhale. Left hand begins to plant down. Right hand reaches, stretches up towards the sky. We'll go for 3 circles here. So you can find rotation through your shoulder, maybe circle out through your wrist. See what feels best in your body here. Reverse, flow in the other direction. And reset back to tabletop. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, float hips to heels, child's pose. And melt the heart down towards the earth. Feel free to have the knees together for more of a back stretch. You can also take big toes touch, knees apart, a bit of that leg stretch and hip stretch. Bring yourself up to neutral, tabletop. Inhale, sweep left arm to the sky. Exhale, left arm floats under. Pause for just a moment. Inhale, reach up, stretch up. Exhale, melt to the earth. One more time here. Breath in, find length. Exhale to soften and to hold here. Gentle scan of the body. Noticing where you're holding on to tension. And then letting that tension go as you exhale. Feel free to stay right where you're at. Maybe make it your own. Hand up, arm wraps around for low back. Stay with your breathing. Press firmly into the right hand. Inhale, left hand to the sky. We'll go for our 3 rotations here. Flow in the other direction. Back to tabletop position. Transition into a seated pose. As you take seated, hands will sweep up. Draw your hands together. Take your hands to heart. Close the eyes if that feels comfortable. Take a moment to thank yourself for coming into class today, for taking time out of your day to do something so good for your mind and so good for your body. Letting the eyes open when you're ready. Thank you for being here today. Please leave me any comments or feedback in the chat if you would like. I'll be back in just a bit at 5:30 Eastern time today. We will have yoga, and that's on the yoga mat for 45 minutes. So please join if you'd like a little more stretching. I'll also be here on Wednesday at 5:30 Eastern time, and that will be for Pilates. We do a 30-minute practice on Wednesday. I hope that you have a peaceful day today, and I look forward to seeing you very soon.